Alright, hello and welcome back everybody. We're here for some 70-star action. I'm here with my co-commentator today, Pat the Sea Milk. How are you doing? How are you feeling?
Doing all right. Woke up from a nap, just like a little bit ago.
Nice, likewise. Alright, that means we're both fresh and ready for some good Mario action.
Of
I'm feeling
course.
ripe. It's nice and early here in Australia. It's like 6:11 a.m., so prime position for some good commentary from Mario. We're here with our racers as well. Xein and Horror. Xein, how are you feeling about today's race?
Yo, I'm doing good. I haven't played Mario in quite a while, so it's gonna be a little shaky, but I'm hoping for a close race, maybe a
Okay.
W. You dig?
Alright, well, good luck. We love to hear the unpredictability. Always makes for a fun race. And what about you, Horror? How are you feeling?
Um, I'm feeling good. Been playing Mario at least like every other day, so
Oh, nice.
think I should be nice and toasty for this race.
Nice and
Yeah.
toasty. Love to hear it.
Mm.
Especially for these cold winter days here in Australia. Shout out to the Southern Hemisphere.
That sounds delicious. No cap.
Okay, that means we're in for a pretty good race. We've got the consistency grind once every other day versus having not played in a little while. This will make for an interesting race today, I think. I'm pretty excited. But alright, I think without further ado, since we're running a little bit behind schedule, I think we might be ready to go if the runners are ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Alright, okay. Pat, would you like to do the countdown?
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
There's no countdown.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
Oh.
race time.
Okay.
Oh, true. Oops.
my bad.
Alright, good luck, racers. Let's go.
Good luck.
Good luck, man.
Dear Mario, please come to
Alright, both runners running on English. Love to see it. We're going to be getting every possible time save today. Let's see if we hit the hardest trick in the game. Likely to skip at the start. Always a bit of a tricky one, depending on what kind of setup you use. Excited to see how these runners go.
Yeah, it can be a bit tricky if you just haven't done it in a while. But most of these runners should hit pretty consistently.
Yeah, for sure. I think this is one of those tricks it's easy to do a lot of the time, but can betray you pretty easily if you're underestimating it a little bit. So let's hope we get two nice, clean likely to skips today. Oh, Xein getting caught on the bridge. Seeing two slightly different setups as well. One thing I always personally like to look out for when I'm watching these racers is like the minute differences between like very similar strats. Because for something like Lucky to Skip, I've noticed that it's one of those things where everybody has their own personal touch. Everybody has like their own little personalized way of doing it. There's so many different ways to get over that bridge.
Yeah, there's just so many ways to do the setup.
It's
Especially,
limitless
like, if you're-
possibilities.
Yeah, especially if you're trying to do like XCam times.
Yeah, 100%. What is it? What is the fastest way to do that? Is it the I've seen like Green Squeegee and stuff go for like a dive rollout on the edge of the bridge.
It's you have to do a dive, rollout, and then a kick at the very end. So as
Dang,
soon
okay.
as you land, then you kick.
By the way, seeing a nice backflip, a bomb clip from Xein, a rare bomb clip strat, saves a little bit of time to do that strat. Very scary looking. I've never tried it, but it looks very intimidating.
Yeah, I have not even tried to go for that. It's very pro tech.
Ooh. And a bonk from Horror, that's gonna be pretty painful. One of the most annoying mistakes to make on the slide. It's almost better to just get a worse angle here, because it saves more time to do that than to bonk on the edge. So
Yeah.
Zion's gonna be making up a little bit of that time that we saw lost to Lucky to Skip earlier. Only a few seconds behind now.
Yeah, this is only the very beginning, so it's gonna. The race could be way different in like not just like 5-10 minutes.
100%, yeah. a lot of probably unexpected places where it could start to diverge. I think we'll probably see a sync probably all the way until Dark World, and then maybe there, depending on what the runners decide to go for, we could see some sort of extreme strategies. Haru with a nice texture setup, getting that star right out of the brick, plucking it out with his hands. Xein going for a similar setup as well.
And
Getting it as well.
It's one of those tricks that's really annoying to mess up because you have to go for like a backup then.
100%. Haru going for the classic triple jump into the cage. Love to see it. Xein opting to go for 100 coin instead. Leaving Owlus for a little bit later in the run.
Might put a little bit more pressure on him. Ooh.
Oh no! Dude, Wob's Fortress 100 coin is one of the most annoying stars sometimes, especially when you fall down over there.
Yeah.
But luckily, you've got a nice selection of cycles to choose from. Xein going for half cycle here, still making it. Or getting a nice pro cycle, making it look easy.
Alright, Xein getting the last red. Horror.
Or fighting a little bit to get that second last red coin there. Looking good.
Both
So Xein exiting the course here a little bit early, but Horror is still about half a star ahead, maybe just because of the Owlus. How do you feel about this stage, Pat? What are your thoughts on Wob's Fortress as a stage?
It's a pretty good stage. I get frustrated on it because I just play it so much.
It's definitely one of the stages that you'll end up playing a lot. It's probably the most played stage for most Mario runners, considering how much time you actually spend up in the stage. I heard I forget who it was. Somebody was saying that their least favorite stage was Wob's Fortress, and I was thinking that's going to be really torturous if you're a Mario runner and you don't at least like the stage just a little bit, just because of how much time you end up spending in here.
Yeah, I mean, I do like XCAM stuff, so I've played this level like thousands of times.
Oh damn, okay. A true grinder. I have mad respect
Yeah.
for X-Time grind. So Xein with a nice double jump Owlus, making up time in all these little spots. He's only a womp fight behind now. Love to see it. Well, actually, I guess this is about as much time as he lost to Lucky to Skip. Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, like to skip if you miss it, it's like 10 seconds, give or take.
Yeah, Horror with a nice, comfortable lead. Leading into the last star of Wumps here.
And Horror
Beautiful
is
tower star.
out of Womps.
And Xein looking pretty good as well. This is one of those stars that I think when you learn to do this strat, it looks maybe a little bit trickier than it actually is to pull off. This like triple jump to the platform and then the side flip long jump into the star. But man, does it feel nice and satisfying to land that strat.
Oh
It's
yeah,
so much of
it feels so good.
Yeah, it's such a fun improvement from the safe, more newbie strat that we see from players maybe heading towards a sub 1 hour around that sort of PB range.
Yeah.
We're getting a 12-6. Will Xein be able to match it? Was it looking clean? Bit high up the slide.
Ooh.
Not quite, but we still love a 12-8.
Oh, missing, Horror missing the red.
Nice backup though, reeling around to get it. Looking pretty good. It might be another possible area where xein might be able to save a second or two there. Both runners opting to go around the right. I've been seeing a little bit here and there, couple of runners going around, flying from the left-hand side. I can't right now remember if that's clockwise or counterclockwise, but I think I've heard that in theory it saves maybe like a few frames or something like that. I've seen Lunar Jump especially go for it, but...
Yeah. I think I've seen a Armada go for it, and I think it's only like frames if you do it perfectly.
Yeah, damn, that's tight. It's interesting as well. It looked so weird the first time I ever saw somebody doing that sort of strat. But I'm not going to be seeing that today. As we head into Dark World, one of my favorite stages in any category. Always love doing this stage with Reds.
Yeah. It's one of the stages of all time.
One of the stages. Probably one of the most practiced stages as well. Xein going for a very safe cycle here as well. Although this will barely lose any time to the route that Horror will go for. But, you know, I love practicing the stage. It's one of those stages. Some stages I get a little bit tired of practicing. You might do TTC for like a few too many hours, trying to do flippies, and then be a bit over it. But Dark World never gets old. I always love practicing this stage.
Yeah, there's just so much to improve upon in that stage. So it is pretty fun to practice.
Yeah, definitely agreed, definitely agreed. Horror managing to maintain this very slight lead throughout. Heading now into Bob Battlefield. Let's see if we see any super pro strats for the jump here. Or if we're going to see some nice safe movement. Alright, normal strat coming out from Horror. With a nice speed kick though.
Pretty clean.
Making it look easy. Oh, and we can see Xein here. Going for the harder movement.
Oh, that...
Oh, missing the box.
That movement is just so satisfying to watch every time.
Yeah, love watching it. Saves barely any time. Honestly, from just missing the kick on that box, it's already might even be slower. But very cool to see. Love to see the optimal strats coming out. We're entering CCM with a pretty chunky lead right now.
It's about to be a full star lead at this point.
Yeah, it's looking like it now. The clean wall kicks will work. Long jump ending as well. Love to see that. That's also what I go for there. I'm a bit scared of the jump dive. I feel like the long jump is like a placebo for not falling.
Yeah. I mean, and it's a hard trick. It doesn't look that hard.
Yeah, I think there's always a mix of strats in Mario. Some strats that look a lot easier than they actually are. Something like Breezeless will look super easy, just like a triple jump wall kick, but that's almost impossible. And then you have other strats that look
Super
harder than they
hard.
actually are,
Yeah.
or easier than they... I lost my train of thought. I forgot which way I said it the first time around.
It seems some tricks that just seem super hard, but they're actually like super easy.
Yeah, I forget which one we said wall kicks will work as.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Alright, nice little slide from Horror into the door. You're pretty good. And Xein here, actually, going for 100 coin now. I think we might be seeing a CCM 17 from Xein? If I'm not mistaken. Which would be very spicy if true.
I guess we'll have to see.
Because I think Horror has already done the slide star. So he's going to be going for the last 2 stars now, so he's getting CCM 18. This will be very juicy. Alright, I'm excited, I'm amped now. That's honestly probably the scariest thing about, or one of the scariest things at the very least about doing 70 star at a pro level compared to other categories, is having to do something like Tama Pillarless twice. That sounds absolutely insane to me to do in a run.
Oh yeah.
At least with like something like 120, you get like an almost infinite amount of backups for how many times you can reattempt Pillarless in that stage, and you only really have to land it once. But in this kind of run, oof, having to do it twice is pretty scary. So that's gonna be exciting to watch. How is xein's Pillarless consistency? He said he wasn't playing much recently, so this will be interesting. And because of that, he gets to go home early. Barcelona has one last star from this penguin, and then he'll be free as well.
Maybe it'll pay off.
Yeah, this will be interesting. I guess the nice side of doing a harder strat like that is at least you get into SSL and further along the stages a little bit earlier. Is one of the nice things about picking up certain strats early on. Even things in like doing something like a TTC 100. It's kind of just nice because you can get to Tippy a bit earlier.
Yeah.
Oh my god, where is xein going? He's inspecting all the roofs on that. I mean, all the tiles on that roof.
Taking
He
the
is not
scenic route.
cooperating.
That has to be frustrating.
Look, not as frustrating as falling down. Still managing to keep it together. Ending up on top of the roof. We're going for a Mario cam here. This is a scary camera to use.
I have not seen that.
That might have been a mistake or something. I don't know if that's... I don't think that's optimal. I think that introduces a lot of extra lag. I might be wrong about that, but that's definitely an unorthodox camera to use there. xein not quite jumping right into the star, but making it look easy regardless. A little bit of a shaky BBH, but making it out in one piece. Horror, though, looking super clean, jumping straight into the star. Love to see it. We're heading into the second sweatiest part of the run, probably after Tippy. This is one of the places where, as a runner, you might get the most scared. Especially in xein's case right now. You still have to do Pillarless twice to make this route work. Alright, looking good. Mip's cooperating today. No running about. Oh. Alright, xein going for his first Pillarless. Looking good. And he's in! Alright, 1 out of 2.
Ooh, love to see it.
And very clean. Horror quickly splicing in an SSL. Alright, with a nice long jump ending. I love to see that. I see some people go for either a long jump at the end into that star or a dive rollout. I believe doing the long jump there like xein did is the optimal route. That saves, I think, a frame or 2 over doing a dive rollout into that star. A nice bomb grab.
Mm.
And looking good. He's in there! 2 out of 2!
Mm.
The route choice paying off for xein. Looking pretty clean right now in SSL. Making it look like Mario's home. Very, very impressive.
Very impressive indeed.
Just gonna close it out with a couple easy stars. Horror may have passed out during the race. We don't know. We'll have to see when he comes back. Possibly a power outage. We don't know at this time. We're getting some nice ASMR commentary here. Oh, we're getting a little bit of lag from both runners. Mara really holding that peace sign on horror stream.
I was about to say.
And Xein about to wrap it up. You know, this is another star that looks deceptively easy. Just triple jumping into this pyramid, but it's definitely a star where you can optimize it quite a lot, especially if you're a newer runner. How high and how quickly you do that first sort of jump kick, and then like the way you aim Mario hovering over that slope. A lot of pretty small areas that you can improve on and save a couple seconds pretty easily.
Definitely. All right.
Oh, and we have Horror back. And Horror gets lava boost. We didn't see it, but we can see the evidence of it. Love to see it. We're very close right now. Horror exactly 1 star in the lead. He saved it, quit!
Oh no!
He might be losing that star lead. This is one of the worst places to save and quit, having to make it all the way back to the basement. I hate to see it, but love to see that Horror's back.
Oh man.
We are in for a close race.
Yeah, no, any place in the basement, if you save and quit, that is like the worst thing to do.
Yeah, it's such a long trip back. Feels so goofy having to make this entire trek all the way back down. Honestly, probably one of the worst stages as well. The only place maybe worse is HMC, I think, but with the Lava Land a close second. And with that, we're almost tied up.
I think you just want to make it interesting.
Mario really inspecting the corner there. Almost getting pulled off with the bully.
He just had to clean that ledge.
Wiping it down a little bit before making his way to the star. Also, another quick thing to point out, you can see Horror doing a little slide kick into the painting here as well as Xein. This is a strat that's really easy to do, saves a teeny bit of time. It's one of those optimal strats that's like, why not go for it? But I don't see a lot of new runners go for it. If you're a runner running this game, start doing that slide kick. It's pretty easy, it's optimal, it looks cool. Oh, and a clean triple bully kill, love to see that. Xein dancing around a little bit, but also getting a nice bully kill, love to see it. Both runners making this look easy.
That's one of those stars that's just, it seems a lot easier, but it's pretty difficult.
Yeah, a lot of the enemy manipulation stars always look a little bit easy when you see them being done, especially when you see them done well. Like Lucky to Bounce, I guess, is another example, but actually pulling off a clean star is very, very difficult. Alright, nice volcano. Oh no!
Oh my.
You are kidding me. A second save and quit. Horror not holding down enough on that control stick.
This is insane.
You know, after this point, if I was Horror, I'd be really making sure and taking my time on that menu that I don't press it again. Like at this point, that's gonna be traumatizing. Borderline.
Oh.
And with just that, he didn't even have a bad lethal lava land. It's just the 2 save and quits have made up the difference, and Xein is in the lead. That is crazy. That's a lot of time loss.
I mean, sometimes that's just the difference.
You hate to see it. I've never seen that before. That's absolutely crazy. Horror about to wrap up here while Xein is making his way into Dar Dar Docks. Very cozy little stage. Another stage here. Very worth practicing swims. Very easy to lose just like 10 seconds if you don't really truly know what you're doing here.
Yeah. Swimming is just one of those things that like you need to practice, but it can be annoying to practice and like hit everything.
100%. Xein making quick works of these chests here though, looking pretty good. Taking some safe angles, but making it look nice. I say safe, but it's not really that safe. I mean, he's a pretty pro runner. Haru looking pretty good as well. Also, shout out to the soundtrack for this stage. Gotta be one of my favorites.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Looking pretty nice. Alright, Xein just barely here with the lead. With just 1 star left. Only rings remaining for Xein. Haru still has the sub and rings as well. Will we see a front sub? Not looking like it with this angle. Xein making these rings, though, look like a piece of cake. I've got to say, if you've tried playing this game before, those rings are absolutely abhorrent to try weave Mario through. For whatever reason, for a lot of those rings, the way the ring looks versus how the hitbox actually is misaligned for a lot of them. So you might swim through what looks like the ring, and you actually end up missing the hitbox.
Oh yeah,
Pretty wild
for
stuff.
sure. I've lost a couple runs to that. Definitely.
Yeah, usually if I miss like 2 rings or something here, and then I have to try back it up somehow, I'm just like praying that I'll end up like weaving through one of the rings correctly and just hope to get a hitbox.
Yeah. Honestly, if you hit the very first ring that's like super hard to hit, then you should be like pretty good, but if you miss that, that's like it's just kind of a
It's a little
gamble
hairy.
on like the rest of them.
So I'm getting a little burned, but making lava boost cycle, so can't be too angry here. Looking pretty good. Power starting off pretty nicely as well. I'm grabbing the edge here. This is another one of those stages that's always super scary in runs. Can very unexpectedly kill a run.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Taking a fight with the bully on the way. Not enough to make the fastest cycle. I'm gonna have to wait here a little bit. Love to see it. Horror coming out with the Baronade cycle. This is a cycle that I always get in PBs. Beautiful collection of that coin there.
I mean, it is a hard stage.
Ooh, with a clean ending though. Horror making it look nice. I think Xein opted for the double burn at the end there. Horror going straight for the pole grab though.
And just like that, Xein is heading upstairs.
Yeah, about to head into probably maybe my second favorite stage in 70 star after TTC. Love practicing this one. 100 coin is super fun, even though it's a bit of an RNG fest. Probably the stage that's influenced the most by randomness in this 100 coin.
Yeah.
Let's hope we see some good RNG. Nice double box break from Xein, missing his 1 coin that he's allowed to miss. Not going to be allowed to miss anymore, otherwise we'll have to get a backup.
Getting double box breaks is just so satisfying.
Yeah, love to see that. Getting up here with no ledge grab as well. Looking pretty clean so far on Xein's side. Not missing any coins.
Ooh, Horror getting the double box break as well.
Love to see it from both runners.
I think not missing any coins.
And xein about to finish as well. Looking at, honestly, pretty good wet dry worlds from both players so far. Looking pretty nice. RNG on Horror's side right now. I think I saw xein got into a bit of a fight with the Skeeter earlier, so Horror might be making up a little bit of time here, potentially. And maybe a second or two at most, though.
Yeah.
I'm with the beautiful triple jump here, lining up for it perfectly, looking nice. Oh! But not quite making it to the top, oh no.
Yeah, that's like one of those stars where it can be easy if you are wall kicking at the right time, but it can easily be pretty difficult.
I feel like, yeah, a lot of the time as a speedrunner, you play through a lot of these stages, and it's kind of like being on a ride, or like being on rails, like it's a story. You always kind of try to play it out the same way every time, and as soon as something happens that breaks you out of that matrix and you have to improvise a little bit, it gets a bit scary.
Yeah.
xein making it work, though. With a nice single jump into that box as well. Very spicy. For those of you watching who might not be quite as familiar with Mario speedrunning, jumping into this painting in specifically this level, depending on how high you jump into it, will control what level the water spawns at. Optimally here in 70 star, we only collect 1 star, top of the town, at the mid-water level, which you can see Horror collecting now. But it is pretty delicate, it's very sensitive painting. You can very easily, accidentally, long jump a little bit too far away and then spawn in the wrong water level.
Oh yeah, for sure.
xein getting knocked out by that tiny Goomba.
Ooh, getting the
Recovering
clip.
quickly. Very clean. Dude, this stage is full of hazards, man. I don't know what it is. THI is just filled with little horrors everywhere. All those little Goombas, they're like thumbtacks, just spread around like a classroom teacher's chair. I don't know, it's just they're always very annoying to avoid. Every time you run into them and they explode on impact, you get knocked so far away because of all the slopes on the stage.
Or like a little Lego piece.
Well, that's a good analogy, yeah. xein looking nice, though. Getting both clips here in the stage. Horror's THI looking good as well.
And
I'm
Horror's
rubbing up
only
against that pipe a little bit.
yeah. Horror's only 1 star behind.
And getting the clip as well. Love to see it. That's a very hard clip to do. A lot of the clips in this game, clipping through walls and stuff, they vary in difficulty a lot. Some of them are pretty easy to do. Clips like TTM. That clip in THI might be one of the hardest in 70 star to get consistently.
It's so satisfying to hit that though.
Yeah, 100%. Both runners honestly playing really, really well, despite any minor mistakes. Keeping it really, really close. Horror only really 1 star behind.
Ooh, Horror's
About to head
going
into
for
one of my
the
favorite
clockwise.
stages. No. Look, that painting
Just
is
a little
small. It's a
bump.
pro strat to be able to make it into there.
Yeah. Oh man.
Very juicy.
Hitting
Beautiful
breezeless.
breezes. Will we see the same from Horror? Double wall kick, but making it up there. Both runners getting log wall kick. At this level, I think it's rare to see runners mess up log wall kick. Very scary strat. Oh, not making the second wall kick though, falling back down. Hate to see that.
Getting hit with the commentator's curse.
Oh no. Alright, going in for round 2. With a much better wall kick this time, making it up. No need for a second one. Yeah, this is a very scary stage. Whenever I get to this stage on pace in any 70-star run, I'm sweating profusely at this point.
Oh yeah, for sure. I think xein messed up one of the things there.
One of the things.
I think it was
Very nice,
a
though.
long jump, possibly.
I think he did a.
I mean,
he
he
did
still got
something.
the
He
star.
dived and bunked into the wall there, but made it work. This is one of my favorite stars to watch in 70 as well, just because it's different from the other categories. In 120 star, you'll see the star usually paired with 100 coin, I believe.
Yeah.
One of the cool features.
Oh man.
Oh boy, okay. We're scaring us a little bit here in the commentary booth. But holding it together, which is the important thing, not falling down. Xein now in Snowman's Land. Getting some great head. Love to see it. From Xein's end. Very scary star, but making it look easy. And Hor will have to collect his last star here. Not going for Breezeless, so that is going to be a little bit of a time save for Xein. Oh no, you hate to see that.
Aw.
Quick backup, just a quick ledge grab there by accident. Not getting quite enough speed to make it over that slope. Dude, it's Hor saving and getting again! This man cannot stop himself from selecting the second. He almost moted! I'm losing it here.
Oh my gosh. He just likes seeing lobby, I guess.
This man has seen that starting Castle Ground section 4 times so far. More than I've seen any other runner, I think, so far in this tournament. You'd think by now he would just really take the extra time just to make sure he's selecting the right option at this point. Horror getting some nice head as well, and good lord, he needs it after all these saving quits. We're now seeing a 3-star difference between the two runners. Large part in due to the 3 saving quits Horror has now had. But we are heading into the calm before the storm, so to speak. HMC before we head into Tippy, so anything could really happen at this point.
Clean Mips grab.
You love to see that. Cooperation from Mips. Bad to end to HMC. This is a nice stage. I like HMC before Tippy. I feel like this gives, at least me personally, whenever I run this game, a little bit of breathing room. None of the strats are too crazy. You've got like triple box jump maybe. But other than that, for the most part, it's pretty nice.
Yeah. It's like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, I like that. a breath of fresh air in probably the stinkiest level canonically in the game. And a great box
you're
jump
not
from
wrong.
Xein. Okay, I've got a question for you, Pat, here in the commentary booth. The triple box jump, would you consider this a strat that looks harder than it is, or a strat that's easier than it looks?
Personally, I think it's like a lot harder. But that's just like me personally. It might be easier. I don't really go for it that much because I need to practice it.
That's fair, that's fair. So I'm bonking a little bit here. Will he go for a ground pound now? Or is he going for the dive? No, going for the ground pound. Missing it still.
Ooh.
Hate to see that. But making his way through. Yeah, triple box jump is definitely one of those strats that I think it looks... I don't actually know if it looks... It probably looks about as hard as it actually is, honestly.
Yeah,
Like, it looks
yeah.
reasonably difficult, and it's about that difficult to actually learn and perform, but you can definitely get consistent at it.
I think it may depend on how good your angles are on your controller.
True, yeah. On my controller, this relies a lot on diagonal notches to get these wall kicks well. Or making it look pretty easy as well, though. Go for a clean HMC, or reasonably clean at least. We saw a little bit of a struggle from Xein on Christmas Miracle. No Christmas for Xein this year. He's not going to be getting any presents. Only coal.
I hate to see that.
But Horror might be able to save it. Might be able to bring Santa back. And looking great. Very clean. Nice Christmas Miracle. Love to see it. Bringing presents to all. Maybe even saving Xein in the process. Might be getting a present or two under the tree too.
Now Xein is heading back upstairs for one of the hardest parts of the run. Tippy in general.
It definitely probably the sweatiest part of this run. Horror still has a whole star left before he can make it here as well. Xein missing the hole, but one of the quickest backups to get back in there. Kicking back inside. Okay, nice, very quick pole grab. Nice lackey bounce from Xein. And a clean ending, looking really, really good there. Very fast cruiser star.
That's always just a nice star to get out of the way.
Yeah, 100%. And then also if it fails, you've got room to back it up with reds or tricky triangles. A lot of options there. Definitely also a strat I would recommend newer runners start going for early, even if it looks a little bit tricky. Always worth practicing that because it does save a crazy amount of time over the noob cruiser strat, which honestly is in some ways even maybe harder, just because you have to traverse so much more of the level.
Yeah.
Alright, both runners now in Rainbow Ride. Ooh. Xein is fumbling a little bit here, having trouble getting up to that red coin.
Oh. It's a nice backup.
Good backup from Xein. Really lovely cruiser from Horror as well. Both runners making this look very, very easy. There's only one star left to get here in this stage before he's on his way to TTC. Maintaining a comfortable but small lead. And with how TikTok clock can be sometimes, this is really anybody's race still.
Yeah, definitely. At least we don't have to deal with any BLJs.
True. One of the nice blessings of this category is that BLGs are banned. That's the unique kind of identifier for 70 stars, a category from the other categories. Makes it very cozy in that regard.
Ooh.
Looking very clean, getting all the nice movement. xein making that star look easy. That is honestly probably like my least favorite star to actually play in TikTok clock. It's so easy to just lose sense of time, but xein making it look like it's no big deal.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh!
Oh man.
Very scary. I don't think xein was originally going for that. Judging by the camera angle that he was setting up, I think we were about to see a different star, but had a little bit of a slide on that last flipper there. Set to back it up with a get a hand. Or opting to start with TikTok clock 100 coin. My personal favorite star in the category in the entire run. Love this star. Very fun to practice. Very fun to do in runs. But very easy to mess up on the star as well.
Nice backup.
And with a nice dive into the star, looking pretty good. Very clearly you can see how comfortable both these runners are with the stage.
Yeah, and Horror now finishing up the 100 coin.
Ooh, the dive rollout underneath the... Dude, I love to see that strat. That's super, super nice. One fun thing about this game is one of the many aspects of RNG in this is that the womps in this game spawn at random heights whenever you enter a stage. And also hang in the air for a somewhat random interval of time. So the position that those swamps end up being... Or so the womps end up being... Oh no, yeah, no, they are thwomps. I'm getting mixed up. It requires a little bit of improvisation, usually a bit at the end there. So love to see that from Horror there. Very good awareness of the game.
You know what? Nobody getting hit with an invis wall for the 100 coin, so that's good to see.
Yeah, true, actually. You know what? With how cleanly it's been going so far, I actually forget that this stage is very prone to invis walls. Ooh, and seeing a bit of the difference here from xein's side. Getting bonked there. Backflipping off the edge of the platform onto the side of the wump? Love to see that. What a crazy strat.
Whoa. I don't think I've seen that actually.
I've never seen... That was a crazy backflip there. That was wild. Showing some very acute situational awareness there of the game. xein about to wrap up his final star here. Nice, safe, big jump there. No ground pound underneath the star. I think with that out of the way, this is really xein's race to lose at this point. He's got a very comfortable lead, a star and a half over Horror at this point. I believe Horror still has reds. It's a big, chunky pillow of time here for xein, keeping him nice and comfortable. Oh, and love to see that Craigasm, that triple jump dive to the door there. That strat is really hard to do.
Oh man.
It looks like a simple triple jump, but that is, if you've ever tried doing that triple jump there, that is very, very, very precise to get like that. Xein really showing his mastery of the game here.
Going for an easier triple jump setup right there.
Yeah, he might know he's in the lead at this point, or at least he knows he's doing well. Doesn't want to risk it any further. Horror having a really hard time collecting these red coins, though. Almost falling back down.
Ooh.
That was a beautiful sky so far. How will his throws be?
The throw setups seem really clean.
Looking really good for Xein with his third throw. Clutching it out, making it look like a piece of cake. Absolutely bonkers run from Xein. Some crazy strats all around. Absolutely massive. Finishing out with a 49. Are now left just to finish up Bowser in the sky. Congratulations, Xein, on the absolutely amazing victory. GG's.
Thanks. Oh my god.
How are you feeling about
I'm
that
feeling
run?
good, because I just switched my controller shell to like watermelon red front, and like
Oh,
clear back
nice.
with my black buttons and stuff, and
Ooh.
I was feeling so uncomfortable in my controller. I don't know, and I was like, the womps was so bad, so I just closed the stream and just played my own game for the rest of the run, and I was not nervous the whole time until I checked what the lead was in TPC. That's like,
Well, look, you made it look like a piece of cake.
Yeah.
If you were uncomfortable with your controller, I couldn't tell. You pulled out some amazing strats. You went for a CCM 17 route as well, which has got to be sweaty, having to pull out 2 clean Tama pillarlesses just like you did in SSL. But managed to make it look much easier than it would be. So massive GG's to you for doing that.
Thank you, man.
Also some awesome backups. Loved seeing the backflip on top of the womp.
yeah, that
That was
I don't know
crazy,
what-
by the way.
I have no idea what I was doing there. Because usually you get forced off the corner. So
Yeah, that was
like,
well. I've never seen that.
so
That
I got
was-
up and I was like, damn, okay, let me just backflip. Maybe it'll work.
My mind was boggled. I think Horror's finished out his run as well. Finishing out not too far behind. Honestly, putting up a good run. Horror not in the commentary booth though. Currently missing.
There you go.
There he is. GG's, Horror. Well played. How do you feel about how you went today on your 70-star race?
You hear me?
Yeah, hello. Hi, Horror.
Yeah, I feel pretty good. Apart from the save and quits, pretty much.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was losing my marbles a little bit throughout this race. I think that was the most save and quits I've ever seen. I think you ended up seeing the beginning castle grounds quite a lot of times at the start.
Oh my god, you saved and quit?
Yeah. I saved and quit 3
No.
times.
Oh my god. So your run was like solid as hell. That's
yeah,
crazy.
it was good pace in the beginning, and I save and quit twice in LLL, which is like one of the worst spots to save and quit. And then had a save and quit in upstairs. Yeah. It was rough.
Yeah, honest. The places to save and quit that you ended up picking, I guess not by choice, but by accident, ended up being very, very costly. I think you were in a comfortable lead, maybe by a star or 2 in Lethal Lava Land, but those 2 save and quits really, really changed the tides.
Yeah.
But honestly, even despite that, you put up a pretty amazing run. You were keeping it close the entire time, never behind by more than like a star and a half, maybe, even up to the very, very end. So, love to see that. We got a really, really a close race from both. It was honestly either person's race for the entire thing. Any large mistakes would have completely shifted the tides. So, very, very fun to see. Yeah, massive GG's to both runners, and congrats to you, Xein, for the absolutely huge W. Congratulations on the win.
Yeah,
Thank
GG's.
you. Thank you, man.